Welcome back, Brainiacs. It has been a hot minute. I am so sorry for the delay in videos and uploading, and I have been spending a ton of time catching up on recording for us. It has been crazy. We are back from our stronghold mission. I showed you some updates with our greenhouse, with our land here, and I'm going to continue giving you that tour as we have done some redesigning of our house and of our base. Here is first, though, our plan for all of our animals. We're going to start really building up our base here. I did add a bunch to the greenhouse and added some pathways to organize some things for us. So the greenhouse is finished except for our roof that will be added with our green stained glass. But we have our pumpkins growing, we have our melons growing, and we have all of our planted crops. Underneath it is all the water. I really wanted to make sure that it was still lit up, but to a point where it was still normal looking without a bunch of torches. But our biggest accomplishment that I am looking forward to bringing you into is our base. Spent a lot of time redesigning this, which is reason number one why we have not been recording. And reason number two is because my video editing software that I was working with was free and then changed itself around and became not so free. So I did have to fix my subscription with all that and make sure that I was ready to pay for it, because I did like the software I used and I didn't want to switch to another software that may accidentally ruin my videos and the way that I've done it so far. So I really like the builds we're starting from above on Mountain Brainiac. And get ready for our big reveal in 3, 2, and 1. Ta-da! Okay, I am so proud of this because this is definitely off the norm of what I usually build like. I really like the vibe, I really like the storage, and as we all know, here is our cat that was Jacob but glitched into the gray and brown and white tabby, which is like my cat Chloe that I have now. So why that switch, besides the fact that I was using shaders when I shouldn't have after the update, I don't know, but at least it switched to one of the cats that we were supposed to be getting anyway. So that is Chloe instead of Jacob. We will go get a new Jacob very, very soon. But for now, we got Chloe. So, tour of our base here. We have our enchantment table set up here. Extra storage here. Lots of lapis. Our books from the stronghold. And some storage that is designed. And the ancient debris that I found when we were gaining experience. We've got all of our mob drops all ready for us, and our nether brick. We've got our bed set up here, which I really enjoy. We have some random stuff put in our chest. Up above, we have some really nice pillars set up. We have the glowstone to light up the bottom because the lanterns were not enough, and I didn't want to overload with the lanterns. Here is all of our food storage. We have our super smelting cooking area here, and we have some basic storage to go along with it that I most commonly smelt down at the bottom. So we have our coal, we have our iron, gold, and torches that we ever may need. So everything else storage wise is organized very randomly. I tried to do a rhyme or reason thing with it, but I just kind of wanted to begin sorting. That was the longest process that I had, was putting everything out there and then resorting it into chests. So we still have a couple open to make use of, and we can always set more up here in barrels or however we so choose. I like having our blocks in the ground, so we have our smithing table, our crafting table, another crafting table to make it look symmetrical up in the ground here, and our cartography table. We have our smaller ones labeled with our emerald and diamond because those are really important to me. And we have just the general ones everywhere else. I did get rid of our mining entrance because we haven't been using it anyway. And this is our new lava bucket for when we need it. So the goal for today is to do an exploration episode. I want to get more levels because I do have some plans for the, where's one? Silk Touch pickaxe that I have coming along here. That is definitely ready for us if we put it in the enchantment table. And along with that, I do want to go and get our second cat friend. So before we do anything with that, do some exploring. The other build that I have planned for as we go here is all set up. It is by the water where we are about to go fish. So I naturally find it a great time to plan that out. And that would be our fishing hut. So I have our dock all set up. I have our square. And I really want to build what we can with that. So my thoughts for this are to make it with birch wood, and then birch around the edges. So some combination of maybe birch and oak, birch and spruce. I'm not quite sure yet. And we are going to do something with that. But I want to definitely focus on the actual fishing. First, we're going to go get our cat. Add Jacob to our collection, and then see where that takes us. Let's get some salmon. My goal is to have 4 of those, because I want to have enough, because black cats are finicky. Somebody did tell me you can give them cod, but I am not so sure about that. And you can't give them tropical fish. But then again, a week ago I didn't think you could eat tropical fish, and apparently you can. So I guess that's what we would consider sushi. So now that we do have our end portal set up, we definitely do plan on going to the end to fight the Ender Dragon soon. There are a couple more enchantments I want to get accomplished before that. I want to make sure we have Feather Falling 4 instead of Feather Falling 3. I want to make sure our bow has power 4 or power 5. I think right now it has power 4. We want to make that back up to power 5. And we want to make sure that we have some potions of slow falling, things of that nature, in case we get ourselves in a bind. I don't often have issues with the Ender Dragon, but I just want to make sure that we are golden and we can fight our way through without having to re-enter and re-enter, in case I make some silly mistakes. So we do want to make sure that we get a couple things done before that. Another plan would be to make sure we have a Totem of Undying with us. I know it's not too big of a deal if we have to go right back to the end portal, because I will set our bed up right outside of the end portal so that when we have to respawn we can just head right back in. But going off to a woodland mansion has its perks, and we can get a lot of loot from there and experience. So the journey to the woodland mansion I do plan on completing before we go to the end, just to have some extra protection for us. And it is one of my favorite places to find because it takes so long to get there. And I really enjoy everything you find along the way, because you end up finding more than one little treasure besides just your destination, because it takes so long. So those are our few plans. Just like our fishing hut. Jesus, it is taking so long to get these salmon. Like, I'm getting every other fish, which is why I'm blabbering. Our other plan besides our fishing hut here is to make our potions hut. I have a really cool idea for that. I'm not going to spoil it quite yet, but it will be a part of our base town that we're growing here. We are building our colony here on the frontier of the Forgotten Planet, and it needs a good potions hut. The last potions hut I made was pretty cool. I made it with quartz. Now, I do want to do something similar, but I have a very cool or not cool idea to get that going, but I don't want to give it away just yet. But we do have the building materials ready to go. Oh my gosh, for the love of God, how many we have 1 salmon and 12 cod, people. That's the luck we got going on right now. Name tag. We have a bow. I support it. Maybe the bow is power 5. We got that taken care of. We got some name tags ready for our new cat that we already had that we have to reincarnate. Come on. I do like getting the blowfish because it helps us for our potions. The potions that you need blowfish for, if you are not familiar with potion making, are the water breathing potions. And that is how I typically go about beating an ocean monument. But we definitely need to get a lot more powered up, like full power, much as possible, before we beat the ocean monument. Because so far what I've encountered in the game, off camera and on camera, the drowned are completely ridiculous in this game. And I do not enter the monument until all the drowned around it are gone and all of the guardians around it are gone. So making sure that we do that without dying every 2 seconds is going to be helpful. Because I do like to explore those with water breathing potions and not having to have shit tons of buckets of milk. Which we do have a game plan for, but it's way too annoying without it. Oops. Alright, we've been fishing for almost 10 minutes. Oh my gosh. Maybe we are not doing an exploration episode, people. Welcome to Brainiac's fishing episode. Just kidding, but not really. Come on now. We're getting either rare stuff or we're getting cod, so let's try again. Got a lovely, nice, exciting episode for all my students. Oh, there's raw salmon already in our thing. A lovely, nice, exciting episode for my students. School is out. Ugh, I don't want it breaking. School is out, and this is one of my first videos since school being out for them. So I hope they get a kick out of my most boring part of my series yet, fishing for that long. Getting more rare stuff than salmon. Alright, so let's venture off here to get the cat. And when we are done, we will... Hello, everybody. My millions of librarians. LOL. I'm Squidward. You're Squidward. We're all Squidward. I just finished the school year with my kiddos. And I found out that I am going to be their teacher again next year, which is something that sometimes happens to me, sometimes doesn't, but it's really exciting. Especially this year because I have built so many positive relationships with my students, especially based on video games and all the different games that I like to play, but obviously Minecraft especially. So it's going to be really exciting sharing these things with them and shouting them out in all my videos for the next year. So if any of them are watching, that is the first time they are actually hearing the news that I'm going to be their teacher again next year. I've been kind of hiding it from them, so y'all heard it first. Alright, swamp in sight. Can't zoom in because we don't have Optifine updated for 1.19.1 yet. Just kills me, but hopefully they'll get there soon. I'm assuming it'll take them longer than it typically would because of all the new biomes with the deep dark and all that. And yes, that is something we will be doing, is finding our deep dark. Finding an ancient city. I do want to explore all of that. And yes, it does scare the crap out of me, so that'll be interesting. But I am looking forward to doing all of our other things as well. I've never actually explored an end city and gotten an elytra, so that itself will be a new experience for me here. So that is going to be cool. Alright, where is my hut? Usually the cat is around said hut. But sometimes it's not. Oh, okay. Come here, cat. Kitty. Watch, the one time I go over here is the time that it's not still spawned. When I'm like, yeah, it's spawned, we're good. Let's see, I got a brown sheep. There he is. These are such pains in the booties. Oh, that was fast. Beautiful. Come on, cat. Oh, it purrs. Since when does it purr? Cute. Come on, kitty. Wait, is it coming? I hope so. Yeah, let's get over the water here. I always get afraid that I'm going to drown the cat, so I try to be careful. Is it coming with us? Hello. Come on, Jacob. To a better place. To the place that I'm convinced you were already at. But Chloe came around and she ate you. Which is a pretty good representation of my cat because she is very, very large. In Minecraft, they don't have fat cats, but Chloe in real life is not that size. She is, she's a tank. And that is being respectful. So maybe she was there and her plan was to eat Jacob all along. He's glitching. He's teleporting ahead of me. I guess I'm not going fast enough for him. Oh, let's not do that, Jacob. Come on, we don't want you to fall down the hole. See that? He's going ahead of me. Slow down, Minecraft. Slow down here. Alright, we are taking Jacob. Headed across our village. Say hello to the townspeople. Jacob, say hello. Now, if Jacob disappears again, even though I am off, Jacob, where did he go? Jacob. I lost the cat. Don't tell me I lost the cat. Am I tripping? I lost the cat. Where is he? Jacob! Hello, Jacob! Jacob! What is he doing in here? What is he doing? Can he do that? Why is he doing that? No. Jacob, we gotta go, buddy. We don't have time to sleep. Jacob. I didn't know they did that in the daytime. Yeah, Minecraft is experimenting with... No, Jacob, Jacob, Jacob. Excuse me, Jacob. No, Jacob, you have to come with me. Jacob, you are not sleeping. Jacob. Come on, Jacob. Why is this becoming such a hassle? Come on, Jacob. 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 What is this cat doing? Why does it want to stay on the bed? Come on, Jacob. I'm so confused. Come on, Jacob. I guess we're going this way, Jacob. That was so bizarre. Somebody in the comments, if you have experienced that issue before, please let me know. I have never. I didn't know that cats just link to beds. I mean, it's very adorable. They definitely have romantic attachments to beds in real life, but oh my goodness, Jacob. That was the hardest part of our journey there, buddy. You are going to love your new home. You and Clay are going to be the bestest of friends. Come on, to the castle, Jacob. Castle? Is it a castle? I don't know. Hello, Jacob. Yay. Oh, I love it. There you go, Jacob. Oh, so cute. Yes, all the cats. Now, we are definitely going to name Jacob. So. Of course. Okay, and then we, boop. Yes. Jacob. Chloe. Perfect. All right. So, now that we are all set with that, I suppose we could cook our, collect that, clean up our inventory a little bit, break down this from our grindstone. We can, I guess we can repair our bow while we're at it. 9! That is ridiculous. To repair my bow is 9. Okay. Let's put more of our name tags back in here. And get that cooking. We've got our leather. Fish. I don't know why I didn't put seeds anywhere. Why did I not leave room for seeds? Okay. Well, we will have to fix that. Alright, so we're going to undo Chloe. Oh, I thought she was going to bring something. She did not. Alright, so what we are going to head out and do is we are going to plan for our shed, and I think I want to use dark oak and our birch. So let's see here. I have some oak, I have some spruce. You definitely want to use some of those same ideas. Definitely want to use dark oak planks for the inside. Yes, for sure. So we need to build more of those. But we also need more birch trees if we are going to make the outside birch. And then we will do a couple. I think these are dark oak fences, but they may be spruce fences, so we definitely want to finish those as well. See if they are indeed, I think they're dark oak fences. So I think I'm going to do a birch wood roof, and a birch tree side. That took a lot more than I thought. Okay. So fishing hut, we only want just a little tiny bit, height-wise. So that will not be too bad for us. I just want to make sure that we have enough. Just those few is not enough. I don't know if this will be either. Okay. Bone meal is a lot different in this game than bedrock, which is frustrating. So with these, I want to do, let's see here. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, okay. 4 is fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Which means 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, that is not. I want it here. I'm not sure if I'm hearing a zombie below me. Probably am. So we've got quite the cave system below us. Basically anywhere you go, which is might be frustrating, but we're never going to spend that long in the same spot in this game. So if it drives anybody nuts, I apologize. Alright, so that is what I want to do for that. And then I'm thinking dark oak around the rest. So I will need dark oak, but I think I definitely want to do some spruce on the outside. Because I don't want to do dark oak when I have spruce here and dark oak here. So I want to make sure that what I do have goes well with things. Oh good, our dark oak tree here. So if you guys are still watching after my silly cat endeavor and my way too long fishing trip, we are just gonna bang out the end of our episode here with finishing some builds, chopping some trees, vibing. Sit back, relax, take it in. Whenever I watch somebody build, whether it's part of their series or not, to progress in it, you know, whether it's like a mob spawner or building the actual base or building somewhere where they can kill all the endermen, something of that nature that's useful to the achievements or just something for fun, it really helps me to brainstorm what I want to do. It really just helps to get the creative juices flowing, which I am here to help everybody do. So, as I stated a couple episodes back in episode 10, I am not Picasso, I am not Van Gogh, I am not Filza or Flip that can do crazy cool builds, but I do enjoy what I am working on. And I do hope that everybody enjoys what I do here and gets some ideas for themselves. The more you work with something, the more you get comfortable with it, and that is my same goal here. I've had friends tell me before, well, not so much friends, more like acquaintances, like, oh, well, I don't know, you don't want to do that with the build, there's too many of that color already, and you only want to stick to 2 types of wood. Like, nah. Ugh. Bah, humbug. Oops, what am I doing? I am supposed to be building that with spruce. Right. So, we do need some more spruce. That is the plan here, but what I do want to do is take our barrel. Of course, it's like the one thing that I need to put something in my offhand. We're going to take our barrel, because our barrel is going to go inside of our fishing hut, and so is our crafting table that we've had here since the beginning, which is exciting. So these things, I don't like that. These things are planned to be in here, which is why I moved them. And while we're at it here, I am going to make more fences for my house. For my house. Make more sticks for my fences, is what I meant to say. So that we can finish our animal pens. Get that one down. This one has to be 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Forgot since the last episode. Oh, shouldn't say since the last episode. I made these off camera, but we are about to run into nighttime territory here. Pop these up so that they are lit up, so that we do not have any mobs spawning while we are building. And we will finish up with our fence and gathering some more spruce for our walls. So we are going to have one of each animal here. It is not going to just be these 4 pens. I am going to connect the roofs on each side so that we are going to have more of a stall looking system going on, and it will look more like, I would say, a traditional barn, but something besides just your animal pens. So I'm not going to fully encase it as a barn, but we will have some more organization, some more detailed roofs going on as we continue with that. Alright, that should be enough for our fences. if you're liking the builds, if you have any more ideas for me besides what we have, if you think that my builds are absolutely terrible and that you want to see some adjustments, or else you cannot face watching my series any longer, please share that with me too. As I've stated, building is not my forte, but with this series I am really going out of my comfort zone, so I'm excited to keep learning everything as we go. We are going to prep very soon for our next few expeditions, and one of those near expeditions being our trip to the Dragon's Lair. Right, I think I've got all the spruce that I have lying around, because that is not spruce. Those are all oak. Okay. So, with that, let me finish with our spruce here. 48. This should be enough for our walls. Let's see. I try to be all cool and do it all in a row, and then it does that. I'm going to make doors on both sides here. So, yeah, we are not going to have enough, which is okay. So, I'm going to have to head back and make more spruce. Get some more saplings from up in our new base. Unless I have some lying around here, which I do not. I have our dyes still from our other extra special project. So, see how these spruce are doing. Oh, perfect. We can add some right from here. Alright, so we're going to plant some more spruce. We are going to finish up our fishing hut when we jump back next time. And we will be ready to build our frontier up, finish off our greenhouse, add our potions hut. I am thinking slowly of a spot for that. This may be an indication. And we will jump back into our survival storyline soon. Alright, we'll see you then. I should probably get this torch. That is very unfashionable. Out of my offhand. Alright, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed our crafting episode and our expedition to get Jacob back again. And Chloe is so happy to be back with her sibling. Alright, like, comment, subscribe, tell your friends, tell your friends, tell your friends. We'll see you later, Brainiacs.